Well. What do we have here, hey? What do we have here? Boys, is this the first of many? Is this the first of many? I don't know. But what are we doing today? What are you going to be watching along for? Well, today's going to be a full day of eating. So you guys can see what I get up to, how I eat it. I've posted a lot before, but it's a bit more personable, so you're going to be able to see how I make it, how I keep on top of meal prep, how I try and be as good of an athlete as I can be, and just how I organise my day really. So today's Sunday, it's the 29th of June 2025. We've got legs and arms later on. We're going to be hitting that. Time is 9:15 now. We're going to be hitting that at about I think we'll be in there about 11, something like that, maybe half 11. We're going to absolutely send it. But here you're going to be joining me for meal one. So let me just show you meal one real quick. Okay, so here is meal one. So again, it's probably been seen, you've probably seen it a lot of times before, but this is how I make it. So we have 40 grams of oats cooking away in there, 30 grams of dark chocolate. That is Green and Black's original 85% cocoa. Really nice chocolate, but it's the one that's on Nectar Price. So I just buy the one that's on Nectar Price, whether it's Lin or that one. So that's the starch. That's just with water in there as well. Microwaved for about 2 minutes, and then I put the chocolate on after the top and let it get all melty like this. So it will start doing a little bit of that. But we'll leave that for now. Let's go wide angle so you can see a bit more. So what else do we have? So then we've got raspberries. So I'm gonna do 100 grams of frozen raspberries, which is probably gonna finish the pack off. But these are just an Aldi one, really good. The baby spoon, of course. Someone thought it was a toothbrush before. Yep, it's not, it's just a baby spoon. Helps you eat it nice and slow, especially when you're on a pretty strict diet and you've not got anything to eat. So what are we doing here? Here we're making the whey drip. So I will show you how we do the whey drip. So all we do with this has 110 grams of water in it. Milliliters, should I say, but it's technically grams. I weigh it as grams, but pretty much the same thing. So 110 grams in there. Now I know that that's the good ratio. I'm gonna mix in 60 grams of Perform whey. Now, I know that that's the ratio that I like to have it, because with whey drip, it's fairly, what's the word? It's subjective really to how thick you like it and all that jazz. So we'll put in 60, there you go, well, 61. That'll be fine, we won't stress about that. So all we do, we mix that up. So let me go mix that. We're back. So the whey drip has been made. We have acquired the whey drip. By the way, this is the flavor I'm running at the moment. So we're running Perform cookie dough. So all I've done is mix this up, just with a little fork, and we can see this is the kind of texture that we want to be looking for. That is beautiful though. So I think we're ready to start building up our little concoction here, because we're good to go. So zero that bad boy. Now normally I'd spread that out a little bit more, but let's see if we can actually. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So whether we have enough or not is a different question. 52. Don't know if you guys can read that. What are we saying? 69. So we'll put a little bit of blueberries in. Mint. There we go. That's slowly coming. Might have to get a bit of help in hand. Alright boys and girls, whoever's watching, maybe no one's watching. We are eating our food. I've already tried it, but I'm gonna do another first try. I'm gonna emulate my reaction. You'll be able to see. So let's get a good spoon. Gotta get a good spoon. It's not a good spoon. So this is what we're working with. See that bad boy? Yep. So let's just fill that up a little bit. We'll go in, chin chin. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. You know what really makes it though? Is the melted dark chocolate. It's absolutely unbelievable. It tastes like it's like baking with that. It's so good. So yeah man, what a way to start the day. Go for another one. You've got all sorts of flavors, textures, you've got crunchy. Wow, what a breakfast, what a breakfast. Right then, pre-workout. The time is 10:17. So I anticipate I will be leaving for the gym in 30 minutes. 30 minutes or so. What do we think? I had a little shave. I'm looking baby faced again. I've sort of done the hair as good as I can. Give me a break. Yeah, we're looking a little bit better. A little bit more presentable. That doesn't matter though. This is what matters here. I don't know if you can see this, how well you can see that, but yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, we have a small banana and one caramel Snacker Jack rice cake. This is a bit of a concoction really. This is kind of two components of different meals pulled together just before I go train. So I only do this on a leg day, which is twice a week. So the banana is from breakfast. So that's slightly delayed. I have that a little bit later just to allow those carbs to do what they need to do and smack them around the face. I need them. For a leg day, I need them. I am fucked usually, especially in this cut, so this is needed. Then the Snacker Jack comes from meal 4. So that's pulled forward. So some days I have raspberries, some days I have a Snacker Jack. Calories the same, carbs very similar. On this day, I have this. So let's give this a bite. Wow. I mean, it's a caramel rice cake with banana on it, right? I'm not gonna pretend it's crazy good, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Anyway, now I'm gonna get this down and then I will actually come back to you when I'm doing my intra and pre-workout preparation. So I will see you then. Right, intra time. Intra slash pre and intra. So first one, probably the most important one, is creatine electrolytes. This is blueberry pineapple flavor from Naughty Boy. Really, really good. The panel is absolutely excellent. Don't know whether you can see that, but really, really good. It's got a real good mix of stuff and it has some nice little bits for nicer pump as well. Fun stuff then. Pumpage, trained by JP, Pumpage. For me, an absolute favorite. And the last one, which I've not got out, which I should have done, this is my stim pre. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna put you on a time lapse because this shit is boring. It's just weighing stuff out. And then we're gonna head to the gym. Enjoy. Boys, welcome back. So, leg day has been completed. So last time I would have checked in with you guys, we would have been sipping on a ice cold Ultra Rosa. So session went down absolute treat. We had legs, great progressions. My leg days kind of consist of trying to work around my lower back problems at the moment. So it was a really good result. What we're gonna do now is go shopping. I think we're gonna go to a few different shops to do that. So one of the shops we're gonna go to is Sainsbury's. Now, bearing in mind it's 2:30,
on a Sunday, so they're not far off closing. I've left it late, very late. Normally I'd try and do it on a Saturday, but when I'm out all day it's kind of difficult. So let's go see what we can get in Sainsbury's. I think the thing that I'm going to try and get hold of is oats. Well, not try, I am going to get hold of some oats and some dark chocolate. So there's usually a few bits that I have to pick up from different shops. So we're pulling in Sainsbury's now. So I think that's a good time to cut you guys off. I'm gonna go grab my bits and I'll give you a little bit of a haul, and we're done. Right, just like that, we're unpacked. There's not a lot of food here, to be honest. So meal 2, meal 3, pulled to meal 2. We're about to tuck in. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna start making meal 3, which is technically lunch. But let me just run you through this because this is my favorite meal of the day for a reason. Now it looks basic, but I'm telling you, this is absolutely gorgeous. And I usually have this. Imagine you've had a long day at work. You get in from work, you've not eaten in about 6 hours. You come home to this, it just hits the spot, it's perfect. So let me run you through it quick. What have we got? 250 grams of Greek yogurt, about 6 grams of honey on there, 5 grams of honey, and a little bit of cinnamon. The main event, 1 bagel thin, 10 grams of almond butter, and there's about 7 grams of honey. Additional. And then to polish off, 45 grams of whey, just in a shake. Okay, so it turns out the next update I was going to give you is actually me trying this because it is a gorgeous meal. So let's go for this. I mean, the cinnamon is actually OP. The cinnamon kind of carries that pretty hard, I'd say. I mean, if you don't like cinnamon, that's unfortunate. Let's give this a try. I mean, it can't be beaten. It can't be beaten. So, we're about to eat. So let me just show you what we've got going on at the moment. So we've got 250 grams of mince being cooked for the meal we're about to have. We've got, how much is this going to be? 180 grams raw weight rice. And then we're going to put in 110 grams of broccoli in there. So all of that rice is for my final meal today and my lunch tomorrow. So I try and cook as much of that stuff together. Save me time, save me energy, all of that stuff. I mean, energy is in my energy and the house energy, you know, bills. So fairly useful. So let me put the broccoli on and I will come back to you because I've cooked up the pico de gallo and it looks fucking good. It smells amazing. My nose is going crazy. And then we're gonna do some avocado as well. So I will catch you shortly. Right, pico de gallo time. So I've chopped everything up in here already. Don't know if you can see that. So we've got half a red onion, 12 of those small tomatoes, a handful of coriander. So it's all veg, there's no calories in there. So all we're gonna add is a tiny bit of salt, healthy that, and then just a few drops of that in there. Look at that, that is beautiful. The taste, I mean, let me give you a little taste test. You can get a bit of everything in there. Yeah. 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 There's just so much flavour, man. It's unreal. You wouldn't even think that you could be on a diet and have stuff like this. It's crazy. Let's get this down and then maybe we can watch some Stranger Things. Who knows? Back again for the final meal of the day. So this is meal number 4. Technically 3rd proper meal because one of the meals is, you know, yogurt and a bagel thin. So still meal 4, Let me run you through what we've got here. Let me run you through. What have we got here? The obvious 500 milliliters of water, 250 grams raw weight chicken breast, 65 grams raw weight white rice, and a bell pepper. I can choose whatever veg I want. Usually it'd be broccoli, but I forgot this evening, so a little bit lazy of me. I've just been busy. Crunch test, that's a pass. I'm gonna show on screen here a few pictures of my check-in this morning, because I don't know if I've actually talked about it. I know I showed it on my Instagram, but I don't think I've had a chance to talk about it. So, all in all, really happy with it. We're leaning down really, really well. We're getting to a point where we're much closer to some form of bodybuilder look-alike. You know, it looks like I train and work out now. So that's a real positive. I'm really happy with that. Generally, we're still waiting for some detail to come through on the legs, which will come. It will come. My legs aren't weak. They're just a lot of fat is there, right? So the detail will come hopefully over the next few weeks. We've still got about 7 weeks left of this cut, you know, depending on what the coach says or Elliot says. So let's see where that goes. Never really know, to be honest. It might be shorter, but yeah, for the moment, we're gonna keep on to get absolutely dick skin peeled, you know.
All right, we're back again. So the time is 7:45. So I've been chilling out, I've been editing this video that you're actually watching, and watching a bit of Stranger Things, chilling out, ready for the new season to come out in a few months' time. The macros for today then, I'm gonna show them on screen here, right here, see that? Lovely bit of editing. These are the macros, but I know them off the top of my head. So training day, 235 calories, 235 grams of protein, definitely not 235 calories, 235 protein, 65 fat, 240 carb, coming to 2,485 calories today. So fairly low for someone of my size. I'm 92.6 kilos at the moment, 204.1 pounds. Again, this is something that's just a bit of fun for me. You know, an insight into my life that's a little bit deeper than just seeing the Instagram posts. So, hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it, and more to come. But give me any suggestions on names that you would like, or suggestions that I could call this series, because obviously I'm road to show now. So we're 101 weeks out or so. So getting pretty exciting. You know, maybe Bengymin road to show. Maybe that could be, you know, something that we do a little bit more of. But yeah, next time I think we're going to bring you along for a training session. So maybe we can do a mic'd up training session, or we can do something similar. So anyway, have a good evening, you lovely people. I'll see you shortly.